So we actually chose this.
Okay, good. So it's not about me. We have government people here as well. Yes. We have 2 people from the Federal Ministry of.
Here to promote healing and provide services for survivors of sexual and gender based violence. We don't like to be called a staff because UN Women have said we should call ourselves one stop. We provide medical services for our survivors, which include treatment, forensic examination, first of all, and treatment and dispensation of drugs. We have a mini pharmacy inside, which you will see when you're going. Okay. And we also conduct laboratory investigation. So we rely on the lab at the specialist hospital. And specialist hospital has been generous to give us a lab desk officer. He's not here because he's doubling as a lab officer there and here. So because we do not want to expose our clients to the specialist hospital, when he needs to take samples from them, he comes here and he uses the tent. It's covered, nobody gets to see them, and he can take their samples. And this was as a result of, I think on 2 occasions, our clients were sent to the lab and they met somebody that they knew in the laboratory, and it was not a pleasant experience. So, and you can see that our clients are treated well and they have been examined appropriately. Where we see all the survivors in that particular month, because we don't want to have a large number that we cannot control, and we discuss challenges, their needs, and just allow them have a safe space where they can talk to each other and get to relate with each other and understand that they are not alone on this journey, and there's somebody who is experiencing the same thing, and together they can work it out. And we just, most of the times we just introduce ourselves with sponsors and we allow them fly with it, and it's been wonderful. And for the men, we thought we would not have, males coming up to be together talking about sodomy and other forms of violence, but we've had success with that too as well. And then again, what else do we do? People help me.
small backyard stories. I don't want to, but I want to make it public deliberately. Is it true, or there's just still a rumor that you guys have some salary cut or in any way? Is there a salary cut underway, or it has not come but it's just trying to come? I don't know. Just feel free. Okay. Are you being paid by the government?
No, we're not being paid by have.
But I wanted you to make it public also, because it's really nothing to hide.
Livelihood support.
Livelihood support.
Yes.
So what is that?
Most of the clients we see here are indigent citizens. That is, they can hardly afford 3 square meals. So when they come here, they don't have anything to boast of. They can't help themselves. They are very vulnerable because of the level of their financial status. And we find that a couple of situations, because of their vulnerability, they cannot sustain themselves to such a level that if they are asked to seek for justice, they don't have the power to do so. And even if they have someone to help them to get or attain justice, they find themselves going back to the status of being a survivor, maybe by reperpetration, because they are so vulnerable. So we try to liaise with our other agencies and CSOs.
So how have you been handling it? There's no safe space anywhere, shelter.
Okay, so that's what I was about to say. So we liaise with some of our partners to help them maybe get some kind of empowerment or support. Either if they need a shelter, sometimes we liaise so that we can get shelter.
Does it work?
Sometimes, yeah, it does work sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Wait. It's poor.
Yeah, it's a bit poor. Okay. Then some of them are so, because you find some of those girls, they are minors and they've been raped, and then they have given birth. So there's nobody to take care of the baby.
Who has been the person supporting NIM or an NGO or someone that has helped to do survival to do all this?
We have NIM Foundation. We have STI. We have LHI. So I think we have LHI, Life Helpers Initiative.
Who's supporting that?
That's Pastor Tayo.
No, with who? Is it Spotlight?
Sending her children to
You
school.
want it more? Because you
Yes,
have more kids.
we need more.
You said
We
it
need
from
more,
the
definitely.
Ministry of Women Affairs and Welfare.
STI, STCI, Save the Child Initiative.
I think to be fair to everyone,
Right back to where they came up from. So the process is tedious and is long, and most often than not they come back and they tell you that they dropped the case, they've just left it for God to take over for them.
And God doesn't always take this.
Yeah, so
No, he does, but quietly.
Yeah.
You won't know when he doesn't.
Yeah,
Like
so-
he uses people. Though.
Yeah.
so we need to, it's a challenge that we have tried our hands on, but to a large extent we just keep getting like thrown out.
I won't attempt to.
Interference.
Bad interference.
Yes, some of them even collect money to stop the case, especially in the community areas.
For the Ministry of Justice, they will also keep track of it, while we and the other CSOs, we can also have the figures and keep track of the progress of such details.